Hello everyone and welcome back to RubberStamps.com. I'm so excited for today's tutorial, but before we get into it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more craft content like this. Today we are going to be using a brand new set that we did in collaboration with Varada Sharma. I'm so excited about this one. I just love the delicate florals and I think it's going to make a really beautiful watercolor card. So let's get started. We'll start by using this main floral piece that we have, so we're just going to peel that off and use black pigment ink to stamp this onto the face of the card. And you want to make sure to really evenly coat this so that the black embossing powder will have a really good surface to stick to. And then when you're stamping this one, just make sure you use very firm, even pressure because we want all of these little lines to show up when we start painting with the watercolors. So next you're going to sprinkle black embossing powder. You could also use clear embossing powder for this, but I really just wanted to make sure the black popped after the watercolor was on top of it, so that's what we're doing here. Then you can shake it off and use the extra embossing powder, put that back into your jar and save it for later. And now you're going to use a heat gun to set the embossing powder. Now we are going to dive into the watercolor painting, which is the fun part. I'm going to be using purple for this, but you could really use any color that you want. We're going to start with the main flower, and I'm going to start right in the center because the first strokes that you do are going to be the darkest color, and I kind of want this to be a little uneven. Don't worry about staying within the lines, we want that look, and just kind of keep dipping into the water to lighten the color over time. And if you want to make the color darker at any point, just add some more watercolor paint to the brush, but I'm going to leave it off for the second flower because I want that one to be a little bit lighter. And now we're going to do green on the little leaves that we have underneath the flower, and we're going to do the same technique just with the water and the watercolors to get varying shades of green throughout the leaves. And again, you don't have to worry about staying within the lines. We want this to look a little organic, a little messy. And now we're going to go back over the flowers with a very fine lined paintbrush. And for this, we're just adding some details with a darker purple. So we're going to be using less water, more pigment, and we're going to be outlining each of these little lines that we have on the flowers to add some dimension. And then we'll do the same thing with the green, using a darker shade of green, adding some dimension to the leaves. And now we're going back over this with some blue, and we're splattering that onto the card just with flicking it with your finger. And you can vary the shades of blue that you use, and we're kind of trying to make it look like rain, so I think that turned out really nice. And then finally, we're going to add this grateful stamp because this is going to be a thank you card. So the grateful comes with the stamp set, which I thought was really nice, and that looks perfect. And then finally, we're going to glue this down to a card, and we're just going to make sure to put down a lot of tape runner glue because once you use watercolor on the front paper, then sometimes it can get a little bit wavy, but if you have a lot of glue down on the card, then it should be flat and good to go. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial today. I hope it was helpful. Let us know if you try this craft in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can see more content like this. Thanks for watching.